Horror fans rejoice! HBO Max has a robust compendium of thrilling and terrifying movies, classics and new faves that will get your blood pumping. These are the 12 absolute best. The Exorcist is a rare film that never loses its horror no matter how many times you watch it. It's the chilling story of a 12-year-old girl possessed by a demon and the priest who tries to save her life. The battle between good and evil has unspooled countless times on film, but The Exorcist tells it with images that will sear your mind for life. While it has many moments that remain shocking even by today's standards, the true devil is in the cinematic details of this classic. The sci-fi horror masterpiece Alien finds the crew of the Nostromo responding to a distress call. What they find, and accidentally bring back, is, of course, one of the most terrifying monsters in film history. The cast's tense performances are incredible, even on repeated viewings, and practical visual effects really tie the movie together. It's easily one of the best films the genre has to offer. Stephen King's work has historically lost some magic when adapted to film, but Rob Reiner's version of Misery is brilliant at translating the novel's terrifying subtleties. Kathy Bates plays a romance novelist's biggest fan who holds her favorite author captive in a remote farmhouse. The performance cemented her character as one of horror's most memorable villains, thanks in part to one big hammer. It Chapter 2, the sequel to 2017's record-breaking screen adaptation of the first half of King's famous novel, was always going to be a necessary evil. The tale mandates that we'd see the Losers Club grown up, facing down stubborn old Pennywise one last time. The ancient clown tries to steal the show, but the kids' collective childhood trauma is by far the strongest part of this story, acting as a deep well for commentary on the weight of adulthood.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
When two young backpackers from New York make their way to London, an unfortunate encounter with a werewolf leaves one of them transformed. Famous for its unsettlingly detailed transformation scene, this cult horror film was directed by John Landis, which explains its balance between moments of terror and the sense of humor we know from movies like The Blues Brothers. Based on a supposedly real haunting experienced by famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, The Conjuring became a worldwide phenomenon, grossing over $319 million on a $20 million budget. Setting the film in 1971 makes it feel like a piece of lost history and removes all modern comforts from our protagonist's arsenal. People are quick to dismiss horror sequels, but don't sleep on The Conjuring 2. Not only does it surpass its well-received predecessor, its director, James Wan's best film to date. The sequel goes abroad, bringing the paranormal investigators to London. The film is extremely unsettling, and its character-based approach allows the scares to flow naturally.
Once upon a time.
When Adelaide Wilson returns to the beachfront home she grew up in, she uncorks trauma long struggling for the surface. Like Jordan Peele's first brilliant horror film, Get Out, Us plays with the idea of privilege and domesticity for maximum fright.
This movie is about this country, and I was stricken with the fact that we are in a time where we fear the other, and I wanted to suggest that maybe the monster we really need to look at has our face.
What are you people?
There's something about the 80s that produced a lot of perfect films, and Gremlins is one of them. When a bumbling inventor comes across the opportunity to buy his son a one-of-a-kind gift to make Christmas extra special, they end up with a Mogwai, a mysterious yet adorable creature who comes with a special set of rules.
3.
No.
Of course, the family breaks them, and all hell breaks loose. Gremlins holds up to repeated watching thanks to an excellent mix of comedy, action, and touching moments that pluck all the right heartstrings. The very first Final Destination movie kicks off with a premonition about a horrific plane accident. While Alex is unable to prevent the tragedy, he is able to get some people off the plane. But death has a plan for everyone, and the survivors begin dying in increasing convoluted ways. The fun of Final Destination, and most of its sequels, are the Rube Goldberg death scenes, which tease and taunt the audience as much as the characters. The gothic spook story The Others evokes Hitchcock and The Innocents and has a surreal plot to match. A woman clings to her devolving sanity inside a house of malevolent ghosts, all while trying to protect her highly light-sensitive children. House is often unintentionally funny when it means to be scary, but that's part of what makes it so much fun. This experimental Japanese film tells the tale of 7 innocent schoolgirls who visit a mysterious aunt living in a haunted house. With character names like Gorgeous, Melody, and Kung Fu, you know pretty early on that you're in for some serious schlock, but the film really delivers as it lurches towards the climax. If you like your horror super weird and hilarious, House has it in spades. There you have it, the best horror on HBO Max. But if you're watching something super scary on the new streaming platform, let us know in the comments below. Still not sure what to watch tonight? Check out our other streaming guides linked right here for the best movies, TV shows, animation, and documentaries available across all streaming platforms. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss a streaming guide in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.